the ultimate result of it, whether you get worldly riches or you don't, is you will feel at ease. You will feel peace. That anxiety, that fear will dissipate. It will go away. And this is what every human is truly wanting. Every one of you that's seeking in an external way, you truly want to feel the peace of source. You want to feel whole. You want to remember that you're loved, you're supported. And if each of us just woke up to that and practiced that, look at what would shift so quickly on the planet. Because the ones that are leading you to consume more are doing that because they feel they need to get more from you. The ones who are leading you to take more, they're doing that because they're taking. So if we really pay attention to who we're aligning with, because there will be humans that we find that are leaders to us, until we awaken. Even I consider myself a very awakened, aware being, and I see leadership a lot. When I look out, I see humans that are in roles of leadership that I look up to. I have reverence and respect for. But I don't feel like, even if I have reverence and respect for, say, Oprah Winfrey or Nelson Mandela, do I feel like I have to go and blindly follow them or just do whatever they say? I look up to these beings because they live with integrity, they live with their power, they're looking out to find solution and to assist humans, and sometimes they get out of alignment. Sometimes they're human, they're spiritual beings having a human experience, and so they may have great moments of blissful connection where they're leading with influence and power, but then they can have moments where they've lost alignment and they're anxious and they're fearful. So the lesson of that is, if we keep seeking leadership externally, meaning like I have to be like a groupie to a rock star, it's like we slow down our own evolution. If someone comes and they hang out with me in a workshop and we're working on, talking about how do we become an empowered empath. We just had a workshop this weekend and we're talking about that. What does that mean? How do I really embody my power? I can be offering this workshop as a leader and assisting them in remembering who they are without ever having to be in an egotistical place of controlling them, or in a place where I'm trying to bully them around energetically or cause them to attach to me in a codependent way. I feel this is something we have to really look at with leadership in all forms. If I am offering something to assist humans that are ready, I just invite, it's an invitation. And if they come in and they're ready for that, they're open, they're receptive, this is a beautiful co-creative experience together. We're co-creating beauty and peace and harmony and awakenness. Like, we're awakening together. But if I, as a healer, imagine I offer things, but I'm trying to just codependently hook into people and I want to control them. If they say, oh, I was thinking of, this other idea, and I'm just like, that's wrong. It's not the right idea. You have to only do it this way. Or I try to in some way intimidate them or cause them to feel like they're bad if they seek wisdom elsewhere. I become just as out of alignment as the other leaders that have probably wounded these ones to speak another way. So we got to really look into how we participate in this game or how we shut it off. And I personally am so excited when I meet humans that are in roles of leadership that are not doing that. But I will say it's not that often. And I would love for it to be more often. And this is why my soul is like passion, burning experience daily is to liberate and assist in awakening souls who are ready to be those future leaders. I feel so many clients, like some of you watching today, so many humans that have struggled in some way. You've felt like you have gifts and you have wisdom and you have things to share, but you don't quite feel confident about it. You're not really fully embodying that. This is what I love as a healer to assist with. And it may not be that I see you very often. Some humans that I work with, I'll see them once and years later run into them and they're like, Tanya, everything you said, I really listened to it and I'm living my life totally with integrity and I am rocking and my life is awesome. And look at all the things that I've done and how much I've changed. And I'm just like, sweet, because my highest goal is if I can help someone to get it that quick and I don't see them again, that is perfect. Because we just turned another light on, and that light is shining somewhere on the planet. It doesn't need to stay in my part of the universe. As long as I can assist in turning it on, and it goes and it's helping turn on others, that's what matters. So do you see sometimes how in leadership roles, we got to watch that? Because if I'm, say, like a personal trainer, and I want to train you how to work out and how to be healthy, if my intention is to liberate you and to bring you the wisdom and information to be powerful and to really be have the integrity and the courage to lead and to take your own steps, to be accountable, I am going to train you and teach you how to fish. I'm going to teach you how to do it and step back and give you opportunity to explore that. And then if you tune in and need questions, I will help you. This is the same way I feel we need to parent our children. Show them and guide them, but then step back and let them figure it out. Let them find the way. If we're always doing everything for them, they just become very codependent to us. And this is what I've witnessed in children and families, businesses, government, education system. I see it with healers. I see people who go, I got to go see that psychic every week because she said something bad might happen. And when I've heard clients say this to me, I met this psychic and she would always, and I'm tuning into them and I'm just like, what do you feel about that? Like, if you really tune in, what do you feel about that? And they're like, well, this doesn't feel good, but I'm so afraid and I was really stressing and my life was so crappy. So I went to talk to them. This is what we have to watch out for. People will go looking for these answers externally when they're in fear and panic, and you are seeking all the wrong places. You could end up joining some religious cult in that energy. You could end up joining the military and murdering somebody else's baby in that energy. And this is the thing. We can all talk fluffy about this stuff and pretend it's, oh, that's just the way it is. I don't agree. I feel like every breath I take is valuable. Every moment I'm on this planet, I feel is valuable and has the power and potential to create shifts. Imagine if every human I'm influencing today has that same igniting of light goes on inside of them and they stop participating in misalignment. And you don't have to become rigid and serious and angry. In fact, I don't know, people that really hang out with me, I think that's partly what they love about me is they're like, Tanya's just pretty chill. She's playful. She says it like it is and she's funny and she lives it in her own life. She lives with alignment. That is what I feel all of us really, that's all we need to do is to just be honorable. Don't betray yourself another day. Don't go into that job and suck it up and just bite your tongue and go home and scream at your husband because you hate that place another day. Don't go and bark orders at your children and treat them like they're nothing, or go out and mistreat animals like they don't have a soul because you just have been doing it all this time and because it's just the job you have to. There's a reason you can't sleep at night. There's a reason that you feel sick in your stomach and anxious because you are living out of alignment. It's as simple as that. And we all have the power and the choice to use every breath, every moment on this planet with purpose and power and to be present, or we have the opportunity to just go numbly and blend into the flock and continue following the insanity. That's a choice. So I'm going to just pause. And is there any other feedback from the response or any other questions?
No, Eileen put a link in there about an aligned article speaking about what we teach to children about emotions and behaviors. You can look at it later. There's a link that
Do you want to share what it is just for anyone listening so they can, if they want to look it up?
I can't see the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wait a second. I may be able to do this.
Well, if anybody wants to write anything else, write back to me.
Abundant Life Children.com 2012 04 /2012/04/18. People are not going to remember it. They need to go there and click on it.
Okay. Well, if you're on the live feed, go look at what she's sharing with you if you'd like, and just copy that. All right. So today I drew an animal totem card, and it's very fitting for our topic today. It's the lion, which is number 11, and it's interesting because I had a friend today write in on Facebook, and he's like, I'm seeing 1111 a lot, Tanya. What does that mean? And so I wrote him back and talked to him about, pay attention. What were you just thinking? What were you just making a decision about or asking for to the universe when you see that number? Because a lot of times it's not just the number in numerology or an animal totem shows up, but what are you thinking about right then? What are you contemplating? What did you just put out vibrationally to the universe? Because the more aware we are of that, the more aware we will be of what answer is coming back. So number 11 in the lion, all about leadership, integrity, aligning with our soul's highest mission, realizing that our angels and guides are very much with us at this time and that they are assisting in our awakening. It's like a code of consciousness that is awakening in you, and an evolutionary spiral opportunity is being presented. So right now, as you're listening, you could just be like, listening while you're folding laundry and not really tuning in, or you could really be listening and be like, whoa, I was just asking for guidance and if I should do this or this. And she's speaking right now all about integrity, about honoring my own path, about having the courage and conviction of my own heart and to follow it. And bam, this is the discussion, 11:11. Now she's talking about the lion. We can really understand that that is not a coincidence and that this is the universe responding to your question or your whatever you were contemplating. So I'm going to read to you the lion card today. And this one represents power, loyalty, leadership, and family. From the gods of ancient Egypt to the goddess of Egypt, from Hinduism to Buddhism, family crests and coat of arms, lion has long been embraced as a symbol of strength, courage, and dignity. Sacred protector of the thrones, palaces, and shrines, lion is the guardian of our quest to live our highest values in life. In the ancient art of alchemy, lion symbolizes the purified attributes of gold. With a roar that can be heard up to 5 miles away, a running speed of 50 miles per hour, and an ability to leap as far as 36 feet in one bound, lion embodies the essence of physical prowess. Lord of cats and king of the animal kingdom, there is one special difference between lion and virtually every other member of the cat species: family. While most cats live solitary existence, lion's path is one of belonging, teamwork, and togetherness. And I want to really have you tune into that, because sometimes when we feel that we are living in alignment and we see the world isn't doing that, we can start to feel like we're pulling back, we're like retreating, become very like introverted. So really tune into when you're a lion, you're not necessarily tucking away and hiding. When you embody lion, you are all about teamwork. You're all about that leadership and really belonging with your tribe. And maybe right now you're just starting to wake up and find your tribe. Who are my tribe? Who are my soul family that I have come here to live out this higher purpose? I know that there's many that I have been meeting lately who are part of my tribe. And as we come together and we move forward as awake lion energy, all of us, we are the goddess, or the lioness of God embodied. We become the awake and aware ones. We become the ones walking amongst the sheep, waking them up. And so if we feel like we need to pull away and be on our own, this can actually start to create separation, and that won't be as powerful. So really tune into the power of that family and belonging and togetherness, unity consciousness. Deeply affectionate in rest and highly coordinated in action, each brings unique strengths to play a vital role in the journey of the prize. Though they spend 16 to 20 hours each day resting, when lion moves, the world knows about it. The message: when lion comes to you, he comes with a call to awaken a power within that is your birthright. So really feel that, your birthright. Not through struggle, forcefulness, or contrived effort, but through the simple expression of your true self, ignited deep within. And this is what I'm talking about when I speak of alignment. There is a true essence in all of us. Your heart's true convictions, your soul's highest mission. And when you ignite that and you live in honor of it, it doesn't matter what changes externally, you will feel amazing. You will know that you are here doing what you came to do and being what you came to be. And that is an amazing, rewarding experience. Let's see. When lion roars, he does so not to gain approval, but to boldly claim his place in the world. So if any of us we see people that are doing things to get popular, to get people to just follow them, just based on ego, just based on that superficial level of popularity, not as powerful as lion. When lion's speaking, it isn't about being popular. It's about bringing truth and wisdom and speaking to the pride, speaking to the tribe, because you're there to help protect them. You're there to wake them up. And you may not always be popular. Go watch the movie about Nelson Mandela's life. Go watch the movie about Gandhi's life. Go watch the movie about Mother Teresa or Hildegard von Bingen or so many. There's so many leaders. watch any of those films and watch how courageous they